Today we're installing a repair kit on a Delta kitchen faucet, and that is Leland model 9978 SS for stainless steel. And this has the pull-out handle with a separate faucet handle and dishwasher dispenser. We're using necessary tools. We got a hammer. We have a 12-inch crescent wrench, and these are the repair pieces. It also comes with an Allen wrench to remove the Allen screw from here. Next step will be to remove the Allen screw, which I've done here with a little bit of WD-40 because I was having some troubles getting that screw out. Once that comes off, that exposes the little wrench, the hex here. I, again, had trouble getting this piece off with the 12-inch crescent wrench. So what I had to do was basically put some WD-40 on here, and then I began to use a hammer to tap the crescent wrench until it came loose from here. Once we get this part off, I went ahead, grabbed some pliers. You gotta wiggle this back and forth a little bit to expose that. And down inside are the seals and the springs, which we will be removing. Once I get that piece out, I went ahead and remove the water from there. Now I'll take the seal and the spring out from both sides here, clean that area off, and we will place the new spring and washer back into the socket. Now once you clean the area, I have placed one spring and washer in there. The other one will go right there in that hole. These are the old ones that came out that are very bad off, obviously. And in the repair kit, we have our spring and washer. And now this is tapered, large end and small end. The large end of the tapered spring is going to go in first, and then the seal is going to go over it. So what I will do is place, using needle nose pliers, the tapered end of the washer or the spring in first, and being careful with the seal, go ahead and place that seal over the spring. So you have your two springs and washers in next. And now we will go ahead and replace this old seal with one of the new ones in the kit, which is this one here. Now, one thing I wanted to show you about installing the ball back into the socket is there's a little notch right here. That little notch is what's going to hold this in place. You'll see that little groove. So that groove is going to go into that socket like that. So when this moves around, it's going to stay in place. And then we will go ahead and place this back on top. I don't know if you care to notice, but there's a little notch here, which the faucet will fit back on, so the handle will face this way. So this goes on top. You'll notice a little groove here. It goes back into place. Now that's going to be a little tight to fit on there because of those new seals. And then we will go ahead and place this back on and tighten it down. Next, we will put this cap back on. We will tighten it with the crescent wrench. This will get placed back on top, and we will add the Allen wrench and tighten that back up. Once you get this tightened down, go ahead and turn the water back on, hot and cold, and you should have some hot. You should have some cold. If you get any leakage here, take this back off and tighten that hex nut a little more. If that doesn't work, make sure your large end of the tapered spring is on the bottom and your seal is facing down. Also, a few points of interest: to make sure you're using some sort of a seal or something in here, that you don't lose any nuts or any pieces into the garbage disposal. And if you want to get rid of any calcium buildup here, you can use vinegar, soak it in a towel, and keep it on that area for about 8 hours, and that should help dissolve any calcium buildup. Hope this helped, and good luck with your sink.